Scent bird, I smell good, bish. And if you want to smell good like me, you'll click down below in the description box and get 15% off of your first month subscription service to Scentbird, which is a monthly subscription service that sends you perfumes, candles, hand lotions, and makeup. So you guys get down below, check out their website, and sign up. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another The Bondy Blue Show. Yes, I don't know what happened to the last live that I did, which was supposed to be the Bondy Blue Show live. I don't know what happened. Like, it was there and then it wasn't, and I don't recall deleting it. I deleted some other like stuff that was in my queue, but I don't remember deleting that. It was definitely there after the fact. So I don't know what happened to my live. All I know is YouTube was having some issues and they shut down, and we come back and it's back like we never left except for my video. All right, so look, I want to send a special shout out to _K Velo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And the reason why I'm sending them a shout out, I want to send a shout out to everybody, okay? Like, all y'all. But this person specifically, because they put every topic all like one after another. I'm like, yep. That's everything that everybody wanted me to talk about. Yeah. All right. So let's just get into it. First, let's start with this Drake situation when it comes to Pusha T, and then when it comes to Kanye West. Now, y'all know I cancel Kanye West. I don't talk about him all the time. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck, all right? Once you go against the people, once you go against the melanin, I don't have no conversations for you. I can forgive a lot of shit, okay? All right? I can forgive a lot of shit from you celebrities. But what we're not going to do is be large representations of other people that look like us and then speak out against the other people that look like us. I don't have time for Kanye West. But so I talked about this in the last live, but I guess I'll just reiterate since a lot of people didn't see that. All right? The Drake situation. So Drake was on The Shop, which is LeBron James' show on HBO. And he basically told LeBron how he felt about Kanye, that Kanye set him up, that Kanye was talking to him under the guise of being his brother and wanting to help him out and being the next Quincy Jones and all of this shit, talking about he wanted to help Drake with his music. And I'm just like, Drake don't need no help from Kanye. Like, Kanye needs Drake help. But I'm just saying, not to say that Kanye is not a genius musician, because he is. But at the end of the day, like, Drake has more hits than you. It seems that way. You know what I mean? Like, can y'all tell me, besides, I don't with that poopity scoopity bullshit, like, that wasn't a hit. They put that on MTV, and I'm looking at all of the executives at MTV like, really? Really? Y'all just want to continue to add on to this whole narrative that everybody is so fucking stupid that they will listen to any bullshit that any artist put out? No, I'm not here for it, Kanye. And apparently that song was the one that he was supposed to give Drake, but he didn't give it to Drake. Drake showed him a picture of his son, confided in him about everything that was going on with his BM, Butterface, because, everything is hot on her, but her face, that bitch is oogly. I hope that baby don't look like her. I hope that baby have a little bit more Aubrey looks. We know that baby gonna be light-skinned. It's all Jesus, okay? But whatever, that's not the point. The point is that Drake confided in Kanye, and Kanye, being the master manipulator that he is, fucked clean over our boy and took all the information that he got from Drake and their confidential, conversations, and told it to Pusha T so Pusha T could put it in his song, which was a diss to Drake, and Drake didn't win that battle against Pusha T. I was rooting for Pusha T, but that's also because I always root for the underdog, and Drake kind of annoys me sometimes. But in this situation, and with this last album, I am here for Drake, okay? I'm here for Drake. I have Drake's back right now, and I do not appreciate Kanye West and his manipulative bullshit, using that man's personal shit to tell it to another rapper to put it in a fucking song. Like, that's fucked up to me. And then, on top of that, Pusha T came out lying his ass off, talking about he got that information from, what was the boy named 40 or something like that? Drake's best friend. He got that information from Drake's best friend, girlfriend, or whoever he was doing a pillow talk with. He said some shit to her, and then she said that shit to Pusha T. I'm like, that shit don't even make no goddamn sense. That don't even make no goddamn sense. It is obvious that whatever Kanye soaked up from his conversation with Drake, he went along and gave that shit to Pusha T to put in that song, and also fucked over him when it comes to the music, because Drake didn't even know that Kanye was about to put out an album until one of his producer homeboys, I guess, went out there to Wyoming and was like, yeah, you know Ye is working on a whole album out here, right? And the song that he was supposed to give you is on his album, right? And that's when we kind of discover that, oh shit, Kanye's fucked up. Kanye's an asshole. And then this is when I gotta take it back to Drake like, nah, nigga. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I know that everybody likes to ignore certain things, and there are some people that don't have my same sensitivity to people that go against, you know, us. Like, I don't have time for that. So because of that, I would not have fucked with Kanye in any type of way. But see, all of you rappers that's thirsty for the next hit that this nigga gonna give, y'all will continue to have relationships and conversations with him, and he put all y'all shit on social media like he's done to not Chance the Rapper. Well, I feel like he has done that to Chance the Rapper, but definitely done it to John Legend. Put out text messages that they had between one another out on, you know, online. And John Legend didn't give a fuck, but it's the point that this is the type of shit that he does, and y'all continue, oh my brother, oh we should be patient with him. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to support Kanye. I don't have to listen to his music. I don't have to, you know, listen to any of those long rants he goes on ever so often on Twitter and Instagram when he feel like we forgotten about him for the fucking week. Okay? He is a attention whore just like his wife. All of them are obnoxious. I wish they would go the fuck away and let whoever is next, let them have their turn. Y'all have had enough of our attention, aggravating the shit out of us. Every time Beyonce or Jay-Z do something great, here come Kanye and Kim with some undercut, straight, surfaced bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is on the surface with them. And I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, Kim Kardashian went and talked to the president. He went and talked to the president. What the fuck y'all gonna do? Okay, you get one lady out of jail. I'm so grateful that Kim's Hold'em made a way for this lady to get out of jail. I thank the Lord for that, and I thank Kim for that, because hey, that lady would have still been in jail for a non-violent drug offense that it have not been for Kim Kardashian and her popularity and her money going to the president's office and saying, hey, let this one black lady go. Okay, and I heard she working on letting some other people go, but as far as I heard, that's it. But I'm also tired of this fucking narrative that only white people can save us. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm not here for that at all, okay? I want us to save us, all right? I'm tired of that narrative that some white person always has to come along and save all the poor black folk. Like, I'm over that shit. And Kanye is somebody who has been educated by your parents, by coming up in the Chicago school system. I would hope that you would know your history, but because you want to put it on mental illness, which I feel like anybody that has real mental illness should feel so annoyed by Kanye for using that as an excuse for all of his bullshit. I don't even know what to call it at this point, but bullshit, all right? Now, I didn't talk enough about this motherfucker, all right? He can kiss my ass, they can kiss my ass, their whole family, except for the kids, can kiss my ass, all right? Even though I feel like North is a little asshole herself, I don't want to talk about nobody's kids because that's fucked up. So the kids, y'all good, you know what I'm saying? She gonna grow up. Hopefully she'll be better. God with that family, I don't think so. But anyway, fuck everybody but the kids, and that's how I feel. I'm also tired of Khloe Kardashian and all of her clapbacks and all of this bullshit. Like, y'all be out here putting y'all business on Front Street constantly, and then still have the nerve to get all upset and aggravated when people comment about it. Like, I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong, y'all. I know that it's hard not to respond, and sometimes I respond. So I'm not mad at them responding, but it just seems like Khloe is always responding nowadays to every little thing. And just get the fuck off social media for a little while, bitch. You have way too many followers to be sitting up there worrying about what some poor person is saying about you. And compared to you, everybody's poor. Except for the people that's rich with y'all. But everybody else that's on Instagram commenting on your baby and your life and who you fucking and all of this type of shit is poorer than you. So why should you give a fuck? Why should you give a fuck enough to keep commenting and just making more of a mockery of yourself? I feel like it's just attention, attention, attention. Oh, somebody said something about me. Well, if I reply, I'm going to get more attention. Well, let me post a picture of my ass. Oh, let me get attention. Like, it's just attention, attention, attention. And I feel like all attention is not good attention. I don't care what anybody says. All right? So I want to say, Drake, that's what you get for trusting Kanye after he done already told us, fuck us as a people, okay? He done already did that. And you still want to go and meet with him and try to be brothers and all that brother shit and all that other shit, okay? Fuck out of here with that shit, Drake. That's your fault for trusting that nigga. He ain't never proved to be trustworthy, so why would you trust him, okay? Learn from the way people treat other people. Learn from the way Kanye treated John Legend, okay? That's all I gotta say about that shit. T.I. versus Donald Trump or, you know, his wife or whatever that bitch name is, Ivanka, girl, I can't tell, because this Melania, okay, all right, because Ivanka is the daughter's name, but I get confused. Everybody's name is annoying to me over there. All of the women that he fucked and wants to fuck, you know, his daughter, all of their names annoy me. Anyway, so Melania had that lookalike that we seen out there for her, because I feel like they have used that lookalike before. And T.I., being the crafty little man that he is, found whoever that Melania lookalike was and gathered her and brought her into a video so he could make it seem like he's in the Oval Office and she's stripping, dancing on the desk and shit. And I just was like, what the fuck is this? Like, y'all, I pulled it up on my Instagram feed like, is that her? Like, I was just like, why is this happening, T.I.? Like, I didn't understand it. Like, T.I. has this vendetta against the president, like, you know, most black people do. But to make that video like that, I was just kind of like, this just feels weird. Like, why would you go this far with it, T.I.? Like, I just feel like it took his righteous, you know what I'm saying? It took the righteousness out of his argument. When you arguing against the president about how fucked up he is, okay, then it's all righteous. You know what I'm saying? Because as a black people, we speak out against injustices. As a president that is divisive, is always trying to speak out and call people of color in the places that they come from shithole countries. And, you know, he has his history of being racist, but he's also somebody who wants to be popular. So that's why, you know, there was this era of him all in hip hop, because that's what was popping. And he was selling condos and houses and apartments to video people and all of that type of shit. He had his fingers and his feet in this shit. But now everybody wants to pay attention. I feel like the motherfucker been an asshole forever. And if you ever saw him on Twitter before he was a president, you should have known that he shouldn't be a president. Anybody that voted for Donald Trump after seeing how he acts on on Twitter, you're an ignorant, stupid fucking person, because you thought that it was okay for somebody who is that loose on the lid to run our country. So fuck you very much. Okay, I just want to say that to everybody that voted for him. Fuck you. All right? Get the fuck out of here acting like Hillary was a worse choice. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what she lied about. All these motherfuckers lied. And this motherfucker lied so much, he forgot that they was recording the last time he lied. So they just play the shit back. I can't. Okay? But as far as T.I. is concerned, T.I., we already know. You and Donald Trump have some things in common. Y'all are both assholes. Y'all are both misogynistic. Y'all are both egomaniacal like a motherfucker. Now, T.I., we love you, so we not about to boycott you like Melania asked us to do. I'm like, Melania, won't you learn our fucking language all the way before you be asking us to boycott people, okay? Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Y'all wanted to treat Obama like he was the scum on the bottom of your shoe because you couldn't find a motherfucking birth certificate, but your wife can't even speak the language of the country that you ruling. I thought that video was tasteless. I thought that video was fucked up. I just was looking at it like, why is he doing this? Like, why is he doing this? Sometimes it will behoove you people of certain stature, T.I., to get the fuck off social media. And if you have something to say, put it in a song. But don't, like, get some lookalike stripper bitch up there looking like the first lady. That just kind of seemed fucked up to me. Because I'm going to just go ahead and say it. If it was any other first lady, that shit would be completely out of pocket. So it's out of pocket. Regardless to the fact that we don't like them, regardless to the fact that we feel like they're going to be the downfall of our country. But T.I., you fucked up. You was fucked up for that. And I'm going to just go ahead and put that out there right now. Cardi B versus Black Swan. Okay, so Black Swan is a YouTuber makeup artist chick. She did a video early 2017 talking about this terrible experience she had with Cardi B, where she shows up at the hotel to do her makeup. This was the second time she, done her makeup. The first time she was acting like a bitch. The second time she was acting like a bitch. The girl was waiting downstairs for Cardi because Cardi wasn't ready. She was on the phone handling business or whatever the fuck. Not to say that she's not. We know she is. Whole state making moves, okay? But at the end of the day, the girl's story rang true to me, especially when I looked at Cardi's response video. Bitch, you a whole almost year later with your response video, and all you can say is, why would I do that? Why you acting like you didn't do nothing for me to talk to you like that? And at the end of the day, Cardi, it doesn't fucking matter if you didn't like what she was doing. You had already hired her previously, so it's your fault for hiring her again if you didn't like her work. But you should have let her finish doing her fucking job before you kept mouthing the fuck off. Even in the video, while she was talking shit about the girl, she's getting her makeup done by another makeup artist, and she's moving and fucking up the lipstick and all of that. In this video, where you're going off about this girl and how unprofessional she was and how high she was, which I don't believe that for a second. I'm sorry. I don't believe that that girl dropped her kids off, did all of those things, came to your hotel, waited all that time, and she was still high as fuck. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then you're going to talk about she was late. She said that you told her to go back downstairs when she showed up on time. She had her text messages proving that she was there on time. So I believe the makeup artist. However, I believe the makeup artist shouldn't have never put that video out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're a makeup artist, you want to do makeup for celebrities, you're going to have to learn that some of them are assholes. I don't know about you new generation ass bitches, but celebrities have been assholes. They've been assholes this whole fucking time. So a lot of the times, makeup artists, stylists, people that are always there to tend to them, whether it's clothes, hair, whatever, makeup, sometimes they act like assholes. And you know what? You got to suck it the fuck up and do your job and then take your paycheck and go home and, don't say nothing about it, because at the end of the day, you're in their space. You're working in the privacy of their space. They should be able to be who they are without you feeling the need to get online and tell everybody about it. That's some new generation bullshit where you feel entitled that, I had a bad experience with a client, so let me get online and bash the fuck out of them so I can get millions of views on this video, therefore recoup the money that the bitch didn't pay me. And that's the only reason that I was like okay with the video at the end of the day. Because I do feel like I wouldn't have done that, because I don't know how many more celebrities are going to want to hire her, because they don't know what the situation was. Nobody was in the room but her and Cardi and whoever else was around. So if another celebrity doesn't really know the story, they might be like, I don't want to work with that bitch because she was out there putting all that information out about Cardi. She might put out information about me. The bitch might lie. Who knows? So now you done fucked up your bag in a way, and I hope you made enough money off that one video. Like, I hope you did, girl. I hope you did, because at the end of the day, Cardi didn't pay that girl. And if she showed up, set up, spent her time there, y'all should at least paid her like base level of her money. Like, pay the bitch $80 to $100 and send her on her fucking way. But there's no way that you got all of that money, had that girl waiting all of that time, had to get a sitter, had to come all the way down to your hotel room and deal with your funky ass attitude for your rich ass not to fucking pay her. That right there, I got an issue with Cardi, and that makes you the fucked up party in this situation twice over. Because not only are you replying a year later like a bitch that can't let nothing go, but also you didn't even pay the bitch, and then you gonna get on here talking about you crying. Why are you crying? Bitch, if I gotta see you crying about somebody saying some shit about you one more time, if I gotta see you crying about how hard it is to be fucking famous one more time, like, we could feel like that about you every time you get on social media and want to express how the fuck you feel. Like, I just feel like that's fucked up to try to make fun of the girl and call her out and make her seem like she weak because she was upset and crying on a video. Be a better human being, bitch. You know I love you, Cardi, but you fucked up. Be a better human being, bitch. You didn't have to reply like that. So sometimes, Cardi, it's okay to let shit fly. Just like you didn't respond in 2017, bitch. Just like you didn't respond at the beginning of the year when the video came out, bitch, you don't need to respond now. Okay? Lord, I can't deal with her sometimes, y'all. I cannot deal with her, and I wish she would release this song that apparently she, throwing shots at Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, both of y'all bitches, we don't want to see y'all throwing shots any other place than in the music. If y'all got beef in the fucking music, bitch. Beef in the music. Sitting up there wondering, should I put it out? Did you wonder, if it was a good idea, you should throw your fucking shoe with her at Fashion Week, bitch? You didn't think about that? So put out the fucking song and stop with all the pussyfooting. You should have been thinking about the violence a little bit longer. Put the song out. The Real versus Tamar and Tawanda. First of all, I talked about this already, but I'm going to talk about it again. The Real went on the Breakfast Club and they were asked. And I kind of felt like, yeah, ask them. When they go on these interviews and they have never been there before, the Breakfast Club always wants to ask them about whatever the rumors were, you know, get their firsthand experience. So everybody that's sitting up there talking about why they still talking about that, why they still, bitch, shut the fuck up. We read books about shit that happened hundreds of years ago and y'all motherfuckers up here, why we talking about it now? Like, you know why we talking about it now. Because all the bitches on the show are here and we decided we wanted to go ahead and ask them why they all sitting right here, okay? And plus, Tamar was just all over the fucking place on Braxton Family Values with Iyanla acting a fool on social media. You know, she's been doing a lot. So it would seem current to ask them what happened. And I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all right now, y'all need to go watch that interview if y'all ain't seen it because it was good. And I believe Lonnie. Lonnie said that she was on the plane in first class with Tawanda, and Tawanda gave her the heads up that Vince had said some things on his recent episode of Braxton Family Values that was naming them as the people responsible for Tamar being fired from The Real, which we know is not true. So they put out, you know, got their lawyers involved and stopped that shit from coming out the way it did. But a blogger saw the original cut and they said something about the shit. But at the end of the day, she said that she don't have no problem with Tamar. She just wanted everybody to know that she did not get Tamar fired. They didn't have anything to do with her or anybody else on the cast. The reason why Vince was on the show naming names is because Lonnie had given Tamar the number to another manager. And y'all know how upset Vince was at the idea of Tamar wanting another manager. So if he was trying to be all vindictive and fuck over Lonnie and the rest of the girls on The Real, he was already feeling salty about the fact that they both got fired, okay? Because he was an executive producer. He got fired too. So something tells me that y'all attitudes, y'all vibes, y'all negative fucking energies are the reason why y'all got fired from that show and nothing else, okay? I'm just saying. It wasn't like Tamar wasn't a draw. It's not like she wasn't a pull. But at the end of the day, The Real has went on to win Emmys. They have done great. And I love their faceted, diverse cast. I love it. I like The Real. I watch their shit on YouTube all the time. But yeah, don't nobody got time for Tamar and Tawanda with their bullshit. Tawanda gonna put out a fucking statement saying that she never warned her. Bitch, and if you did, so the fuck what? I'm so tired of you and your sister and y'all with the bullshit. Tamar can be a bitch sometimes, and so can you, Tawanda. Nobody needed you to come out and have an issue with Lonnie. Why are we talking about this? And I was never warning you. Bitch, obviously you was warning her because she thought enough of what you said to go and look into it, okay? If it wasn't a warning, she wouldn't have never looked into it. You said something because you probably at that moment was feeling some type of way about how Tamar talked to you most recently. Because you know, every now and again, she would talk to you like you the fucking mud on the bottom of her shoe. Okay, look at you and Tracy and all of y'all like y'all dog shit. That's how she talk to y'all. That's how she treat y'all sometimes. And every once in a while, you want to be passive aggressive. You'll go out there and say some little slick shit, do some little slick shit, befriend somebody she not friends with, follow somebody she don't like. Whatever, bitch. All I know is, Tawanda, go sit your fucking ass down somewhere, cause you made me mad with that shit. Didn't nobody need you to reply. Didn't nobody need you to respond. This wasn't a call for response, bitch. This was Lonnie telling her story, and I believe Lonnie and I believe the ladies on The Real. Now, let's jump over to Jeannie Mai. Now, last year, I think it was last year, Jeannie Mai and her husband divorced. They had been together for like 10 years. The reason why they divorced initially was because he wanted children and she didn't. People changed. She might have thought over time that he would be okay with not having children, but as he got older, he realized it was something that he wanted in life. They got divorced. We thought that was it. Apparently, the bitch was already pregnant before the divorce was even final. So that means you was cheating. That means you was around here fucking over her before the shit even really fell apart. That means it wasn't really about him wanting kids. It was more so about him wanting another woman and having kids with that other woman. Because you was already cheating Jeannie Mai husband. I think his name is Chris. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep calling him Jeannie Mai husband. I felt bad for Jeannie Mai, because I feel like Jeannie is constantly having her shit put out there and having to respond, and she's always honest. She's always truthful. And you could just tell her little breakdown of emotions and shit crying on set. I just felt bad for her. And I'm glad that she got rid of that man, because that means that he not meant for you. There's somebody out there that's perfectly fine with y'all working and traveling without any fucking kids in y'all lives, Jeannie. Y'all, Diddy and Cassie broke up. Oh, no. fuck, child, please. I don't give a fuck. Cassie wasted some good years of her life. All right, let me explain something. Before Cassie got with Diddy, she was already in the inner circle or inner sanctum of being famous, okay? I think her little song came out before they was together. Y'all remember that song? Waiting to make the move. Yeah, you remember that? That one song that Cassie had. Child, I mean, when it comes to money, influence, having a good time, traveling all over the world, being with one of the richest black men in the world, like, yeah, she didn't waste her time, but you wasted good childbearing years if you ever wanted to have any. You've probably not done a lot of the things that you wanted to do in your life because you wanted to be with Diddy's old ass. And Diddy, you know, even though I'm sure he was very, I don't know, I guess supportive financially and shit like that and a fun time, I believe that probably a lot of their relationship was her being at his beck and call, coming when he wanted, you know, stepping away when he wanted, letting him go out with Naomi Campbell and shit. Then they go out with Naomi Campbell together and shit. You could just tell that even though Cassie done moved on like Maya and probably got her a new little boyfriend and she out here dating and shit, and we sure Diddy is out here sticking his dick. I don't think he ever stopped fucking anybody else. That's why they was never married and they was only dating. But I believe that she probably in some way or form gave up a lot in that relationship. And she probably gave up much more than Diddy did. Like, I feel like Diddy spending money, spending time was something he was going to do with any bitch regardless of who it was. It just so happens that Cassie was beautiful and young, but now she done aged out. Bitch done aged out. Now he got to find him another younger bitch. I know there's somebody that they said he was with, some young ass model, and I'm like, yeah, all you men want to continue to be nasty old creepy old men fucking with girls who are old enough to be y'all fucking kids. All right, Diddy, like, we see you, nigga. This is about to get real disgusting. I wish you would have married Cassie and stayed with her and solidified y'all relationship instead of just being like Russell Simmons, just out here fucking babies for no reason other than the fact that you feel like, you know, I guess sucking the life out of their vagina with your penis is going to give you some extra years on this earth. Child, go to bed. I want to send a special shout out to Rihanna for turning down the Super Bowl halftime show because she wanted to stand with Kaepernick. And do y'all remember, okay, there was some people out there who wanted to send me to this lady's fucking crazy ass video talking about, and she had more followers than me, more people watching her videos than me, okay, talking about how we need to separate ourselves because we descendants of slaves and people from Africa and the islands and all that, they not descendants of slaves and all of this bullshit here. And I just want to say that Rihanna is from Barbados. She is not African American. She is Barbadian or whatever. A Barbadian. Rihanna is not a descendant of slaves, but she stands up for us, okay? She makes money moves. She makes decisions. She got Savage Fenty for 2 bras for $29 right now, okay? Rihanna is just giving us everything good for a young single black woman who's rich to give. I'm waiting on another album, though, Riri. But I have to say, there are not many celebrities that I love on the same wavelength that I love Rihanna. Okay, me and Rihanna the same age, bitch. Okay, we into some of the same things. I love you, Riri. Shout out to her for being, you know, righteous. Shout out to her for being righteous. Yeah. Also, special shout out to A. Marie for putting out her double album EP. It's called, 4 a.m. at Mulholland and After 4 a.m. I've only listened so far to the first one, which is After 4 a.m., I think. Oh, wait, that might be the second one. It's the way they're listed on my title. But I've only listened to the After 4 a.m., and I really liked it. It's a vibe. It's a groove. It's a rider. It's definitely something you can put on and leave on, you know, for the whole way through. It's only like 6 tracks. The first one is 6 tracks and the second one is 7 tracks. So I haven't finished listening to the second one yet, but I love, oh Lord, no, don't play. I love me some A. Marie. So I'm definitely going to be listening to those albums on repeat. All right. I don't know if I'll come back for further review of it, but you know, I might post it on my Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Bondy Blue on Instagram and at Bondy Blue on Twitter, because I be on there certain nights and I live tweet on certain shows and stuff like that. So y'all follow me and be there. But yeah, shout out to Riri. Shout out to A. Marie. Now let's move on to Tommy, y'all. So this week, Tommy got arrested yet again. That's all Tommy does is get arrested. And when I saw her and Sky from Black Ink Crew hanging together, I was like, this don't look good. This don't look like either one of them are ever gonna get their shit together if they hanging with each other. Cause like, you know how some people are just as bad as you, so you probably shouldn't hang with them because they'll probably make your worse worser. Okay? And she just recently got arrested at her daughter's middle school because she pushed her daughter's head into a fucking locker. I don't know why she did it. All I know is they arrested her for child abuse, which they should have. You supposed to wait until you get home to whip your daughter's ass. But the thing that bothered me though is the feeling that Tommy is already an angry person. She's already somebody that has her demons. You cannot tell me that she's not still drinking. So you add alcoholic, fucked up family issues, a lot of pressure from outside sources, be it her fame, be it her family, and now to have her daughter in a situation where she needed to be called into the school. Something tells me she was being a regular, degular, schmegular, abusive ass mama and pushed that girl head into the fucking locker. They arrested her, she posted the bond, and now she is back out terrorizing the rest of Atlanta. But I really hope she get her shit together. I thought it was so fucked up when I read that story, and I was like, that girl is gonna crash and burn if she don't stop. Okay? And why is you treating your baby like that? That's another thing that's so fucked up. By you, I know we don't know who her daughter is, but I imagine the people at that school, the girls' friends know who she is. That's embarrassing to have your mama not only be out here with her titties and ass everywhere, but also to be an alcoholic on Love and Hip Hop, be somebody that's always getting arrested, and then she's somewhat physically abusive to her daughter. That's not a good look. That is not a good look. And you playing, but CPS gonna come take your motherfucking kids, Tommy. Okay? Think it's a game, especially with your arrest record. It's amazing that you still have custody of them kids right now, considering how much you go in and out of jail. Not saying that anybody should lose their children because they can't, stop going in and out of jail, but bitch, you losing them because you're not being there. You're not present, okay? And something tells me that even though Tommy's probably whole thing in her life is to take care of her family, she is not present for her kids in the way that she should be, because she out here doing shit that shows me that she ain't in the right headspace to even be present for them in the way that they should be. Looking at Tommy makes me very grateful of the mother that I had, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the Bondy Blue Show. I hope y'all, I hope it was funny. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all were entertained. I'm using my new ring light, y'all. Okay, so before I leave, y'all, let me show y'all. Ugh. I can't take the camera off because it's set up, but this is newer. Okay, this is what it's by. And it came with filters, and these are the clear filters. Right now I have the orange filters on because I'm a brown skinned girl, and I've noticed that sometimes when I shoot, especially when I shoot at nighttime or when it's not really sunny outside, I'll have like a blue tint or look a little ashy or something like that. I hate that. So I got me an orange filter to put over my ring light. Can you see? All right, there's like a knob that turns it up and down. My camera is set up right in between. Everybody kept asking me for the link, and I'm like, why y'all can't get on Amazon and search this shit like I did? Like, why everybody always want a link? Get your ass on Amazon and find this shit. It ain't that hard to find. It came with an extender, and it came with a remote. Like my remote is in the other room. But it only works with my phone and my iPad to, record and turn off and all that type of stuff, which I'm sure eventually will come in handy if I'm shooting something from far away with my phone, or with my iPad and it's set up, or, it'll come in handy, I'm sure. But anyway, came in this nice little bag. It's not that big, okay? Like, my setup used to be like these two large lights in this tripod, but since one of my lights broke, I was just like, why not just go ahead and get the one that I've been wanting to get, which is this ring light. So I love it because I can also hook up my iPad to it, my phone to it. It came with a little thing for that. That should probably be, lower in that bag somewhere. It's a strong tripod that the light is on, so it can hold my Canon T7i. Y'all always ask where my camera is. That's my camera. Until I can get me like an ADD or something like that. But until then, I love the fact that I've just downsized my setup from 2 lights in a tripod to 1 ring light, 1 tripod, 1 camera, and my microphone. So all I need is 1 light. Shout out the knives. Abusive ass. All I need is 1. I'm just playing. Okay, we found out the man's slightly abusive. Okay, not like I beat your ass and a may abusive. Like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I ain't mean to hit you, but you bit me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm just playing. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all, I'm getting all, Y'all, my energy level be all high and shit. But yeah, y'all, I have to put, wash my hand, put in my tulip pom-poms and tie it down so it be neat, y'all. I love y'all. I hope did y'all catch my screen watching review? Y'all, sometimes I feel like it's never good enough. Like, sometimes I feel like it's never good enough. Somebody commented and said they wanted me to put the pictures from the movie, and it's like, no, y'all, no. I put out way too many videos now to actually be sitting up here putting up the pictures and all of that shit. Like, it takes way too much time to do that. That's why I try to be descriptive. Y'all, sometimes I feel like I be putting my best foot forward and it just ain't never good enough for some people. It really feel like that sometimes. But I'm not going to get bogged down for it. What I give y'all is what I got to give. I hope y'all enjoy my husband's home. I'm so excited. I didn't think he was going to be home this soon. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.